Trypanophobia is something that a lot of people suffer with. This is a fear of receiving a needle or seeing a needle, in fact, not necessarily even having one, just seeing it can actually cause a lot of trauma and terror. And this can have severe consequences for your health if you're not already suffering from consequences of not having needles in the past. And you'll understand that this fear can be extremely overwhelming, and it can be stemmed from many things. It can be a PTSD effect. Maybe you have seen somebody suffer in the past with an illness and there were a lot of needles involved, IVs happening, and this has actually triggered something within you that you are experiencing this fear. Maybe you had a bad past experience with a needle. Maybe there was a burr on a needle. Maybe you had to have a blood draw and they couldn't find a vein and they had to keep trying over and over and over. I know I'm guilty of having this happen to me, where I've been bruised black and blue because they just can't find a needle because my veins are small and it's painful. So maybe you have a sensitivity to pain as well, or you're afraid of the consequences of a germ entering your body, maybe results in an illness. It could be many, many things that are preventing you from moving forward with your healthcare with this kind of fear. And of course, it can cause a lot of anxiety. You're going to be sweating, you're going to be panicking. Maybe your bowels start to feel like they're going to be loose. Maybe you're losing sleep over worrying about that appointment. There can be a lot of things happening that are building up to the actual fact that you're going to have a needle at some point. And it can be the most terrifying experience, even in having, emotional support with you, having a friend or family with you, having a freezing on the skin might be helpful also. But long term, over the course of your life, needles are going to be something that you're going to encounter over and over and over again in healthcare. And if this is something that you know that you're going to be experiencing down the road and you're afraid to move forward with this and you just wish it would stop and you could get control over the situation and of yourself with these emotions that are playing out, hypnosis is a really great way to stop that danger response that's actually coming from that non-conscious part of your mind. And with hypnosis, in as little as one session, we can actually stop that response from happening so that your brain understands that you are actually, in fact, safe and that you can actually move forward with not just that appointment, but all the appointments that are coming down the line throughout the rest of your life. And you can handle it calmly with more dignity and feelings of relax and calmness.